You're watching the markets, see what looks like a great setup, and suddenly you're in 3 trades you didn't plan for. Your heart's racing, you're clicking buttons, and your trading plan is completely out the window. If this keeps happening, it's not a discipline problem. It's a psychology problem with a systematic solution.
Impulsive trading is probably the #1 reason traders blow up accounts. Not bad strategy, not poor market conditions, the inability to stick to your own rules when emotions spike. But here's the good news. Once you understand what's driving this behavior, you can build a system to stop it. Impulsive trading comes in 2 flavors. First is euphoric overtrading. You hit a few wins, feel invincible, and start taking every setup you see. Second is revenge trading. You take losses, get frustrated, and desperately try to make it back. Both trigger the same biological response. Your brain floods with dopamine and testosterone when you're chasing wins, or cortisol and adrenaline when you're angry about losses. Either way, your prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for rational decisions, goes offline. You're literally operating from your emotional brain, which only knows attack, defend, or flee. But there's a deeper issue underneath both patterns. You're unconsciously tying your self-worth to your trading results. Wins make you feel smart and validated. Losses feel like proof you're inadequate. This creates a toxic cycle where you trade to prove something about yourself rather than execute a statistical edge. That's the psychology. Now here's how to actually stop it. Step 1, build pre-trade circuit breakers. Before you can even think about entering a trade, you need hard stops that prevent emotional decisions. These aren't suggestions, they're rules you cannot break. Set a maximum of 2 to 3 trades per day, regardless of how good the setups look. This removes the ability to overtrade during euphoric states. When you hit your limit, close your trading platform. Physically remove access. Implement a mandatory 30-minute cooling off period after any loss. No exceptions. Close the charts, leave your desk, do something else. This breaks the revenge trading reflex before it starts. Create a maximum daily loss limit of 1 to 2% of your account. When you hit it, you're done for the day. No, just one more trade to get back to even. This is non-negotiable. Step 2, use a pre-trade checklist. Every single trade requires passing through this filter. No checklist, no trade. Keep it simple. Does this setup match my written strategy criteria? What's my exact entry, stop loss, and target before I click? Is my position size calculated and appropriate for my risk rules? Am I emotionally neutral, or am I trying to prove something? If you can't answer all 4 clearly, you don't take the trade. This 5-second pause interrupts the impulsive pattern and forces your rational brain back online. Step 3, the 10-minute rule. When you see a setup you want to trade, set a timer for 10 minutes before you enter. During those 10 minutes, the trade either remains valid or it doesn't. This simple delay eliminates most impulsive trades because the emotional urgency fades. If the setup is still there after 10 minutes and still meets your criteria, take it. If not, you just saved yourself from an emotional decision. Step 4, track your emotional state. Keep a simple log with 3 columns. After 2 weeks, you'll see patterns. Maybe you overtrade on Fridays or after big wins, or when you're stressed about other stuff. Once you know your triggers, you can build specific safeguards. For example, if you notice you always revenge trade after morning losses, implement a rule. No afternoon trading if you're red in the morning. If you overtrade after wins, implement a rule. Maximum 1 trade in the session after a winning trade. Step 5, separate your identity from results. This is the deeper fix that makes everything else work. You need to genuinely internalize that trading results don't define your worth as a person. One practical way to do this: before each trading session, write down 3 things you're grateful for that have nothing to do with trading. This resets your frame of reference. Your value isn't in your P&L, it's in your relationships, health, skills, character. When you take a loss, practice this thought. The market didn't confirm my hypothesis this time. That's data, not a judgment on me as a person. When you win, practice this. The market confirmed my hypothesis this time. I executed my process correctly. Notice the shift? Wins and losses become feedback on your system, not verdicts on your adequacy. Step 6. Redefine what work means. Most people bring an action-oriented definition of work to trading. They think being busy equals productivity. In trading, this mindset destroys accounts. Real work in trading is patience. It's sitting on your hands when there are no quality setups. It's waiting for the market to come to you instead of chasing every movement. If you sit through a choppy session without taking a single impulsive trade, that's a win. You're getting paid in risk you didn't take. Here's what this looks like practically. You open your platform, check your daily limits, not hit yet. See a potential setup. You set your 10-minute timer. While waiting, you run through your checklist. Entry, stop, target, all clear. Position size calculated. Emotional state, neutral, not trying to prove anything. Timer goes off, setup is still valid. Enter the trade and manage it according to plan. Win or lose, you log the emotional state and rule following. 2 trades later, you hit a loss. Mandatory 30-minute break. You step away, reset, come back neutral. This isn't about eliminating emotions. That's impossible. It's about building a system that prevents your emotions from controlling your decisions. The bottom line, impulsive trading is a systematic problem that requires a systematic solution. These steps aren't theory. They're practical interventions that interrupt the emotional patterns destroying your account. Start with just 1 or 2 of these rules. Master them, then add more. Within a few weeks, you'll notice the impulsive urges still show up, but they won't control your behavior anymore. Your trading results don't define you. They're just feedback on whether your system works in current conditions. Once you internalize that and build these circuit breakers, the impulsive behavior fades because there's nothing left to prove.